they are busy trying basically to assist the law enforcement agencies here in Emandeni to try locate the foreign nationals that were found to be working in these factories without proper documentation, and all those with who did not have those documentation will be arrested. But I'll just speak to the Deputy Minister, John Mosbia, who will briefly tell us about the purpose of the visit today. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Briefly about the visit and what have been found so far.
Thank you very much. The purpose of the visit today is to make sure that companies that are doing business in this country do comply with the laws of this country, in particular the labor laws and immigration laws in particular. So we have been to different companies here in Kwasitebe, Mandeni, and what we have found is appalling, I must say. The level of non-compliance is very high, and that's why we deliberately came here, because this is a targeted inspection work that we are doing, because we have heard quite a lot about how these companies are treating our people, how they are behaving in terms of paying our people regarding the minimum wage, the Basic Condition of Employment Act, and many other things. But what we have found, which is worse, is the number of illegal foreign immigrants that we have found in these companies. I've been to 2 companies right now. In the first company, it's the same stuff. Both of them, they operate the same, but I've heard that they come from the same big company. They are a chain of companies. We found that about 400 to 500 illegal foreign immigrants that are working here, coming from Lesotho, and the number of South Africans that are working here are not paid as per the minimum wage. They are paid far below minimum wage, which is very sad, because we set the standard of minimum wage because we wanted to protect the vulnerable workers who are at the bottom end of the labor market. But also they are not registered with UIF, they are not registered with compensation fund, meaning if you are not registered with UIF, if you lose your job, government can't be able to, UIF can't be able to pay you while you are still looking for the job or looking for work. But if you are not registered with compensation fund, again, it means if you get injured, you won't be able to be paid by government. It ends there. So that is high level of non-compliance. But beyond that, issues of OHS, occupational health and safety, the manner these buildings are, the manner they are wiring, the electrical wiring. But on this one, we found that they've got a huge big boiler that is not registered, that is using coal, that is marked, not even marked. Another one on the other side, it's marked in Chinese, and the laws in this republic don't allow that. But there is a high level of non-compliance again when it comes to how these people are getting paid. They don't get pay slips, they don't get leave. So they work continuously without getting a leave. Even their lunchtime, their ablution facilities, the conditions are appalling. So we are dealing with that right now, and I can assure you that we are going to continue doing this work. We are going to make sure that we camp here in Kwasitebe, not only Kwasitebe, we are going to go to other places, whether you talk about Newcastle, you talk about Gauteng, you talk about Eastern Cape and Northwest. Quite a number of such companies are, we've heard about them, we have seen them. We are increasing our level of inspection and enforcement, working with the Department of Home Affairs, which is helping us quite a lot. The collaboration that we're having with SAPS is yielding results, and we are going to be very hard on them. If we have to close the company, we'll close the company down. We'll take even the owners of those companies, because they do these things deliberately. They know that employing illegal foreigners is wrong and it's criminal. So we are going to do that and make sure that we clean South Africa. It must be cleaned. We must prioritize South Africans, especially on such jobs where you don't need specialized skills. The skills that are being used here, we've got abundance of them in South Africa. A number of our people have been working in textile industry. So you can't bring foreign people while we do have a skill in South Africa, because you want to exploit them.
Okay. Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There was the Deputy Minister briefing us about the issues that they've found in most of these areas. We also witnessed one of the employee that was basically hiding from the law enforcement agencies, was hiding in a dustbin, and they found him there. Others were hiding in the toilets, and the law enforcement agencies managed to pick them out from that area.
How was it? Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Entertainment. Guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I would really appreciate it. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be speaking about 120 undocumented foreign nationals that have been taken for processing and immediate deportation. But my thing is that, guys, are these people really been deported, or this is just to fool South African citizens? I don't know, like, guys, we have been seeing these people being deported from when? But if you look at the state of illegal foreigners, the state is not going down. Like, it's like the more they've been deported, the more they are coming in, or they are not really being deported. Honestly speaking, like, I've been seeing so many people, so many videos being done about these people being deported, but it's like they are coming in a big number now because of there are a lot of them in the country. Like there are a lot of them in the country. And for the fact that 120 illegal foreigners are being hired in a factory, it's insane. You are crazy, my man. The person who is hiring these people must also be account for. He must also be arrested, because it's not fair on these people being arrested alone or being deported alone, because of the person who arrested them is the one at fault, because he's the one who called them. That's why I always say, guys, these people are always recruiting illegal foreigners because of, what do you mean you have 120 undocumented people in your factory? Where did you get those kind of people? Like, guys, the employee must be arrested as well. They must not be bailed, guys, because at the moment they give him bail, he's gonna continue with the same thing, because he didn't learn anything from what he has done. Guys, how many raids in South Africa has been done whereby illegal foreigners are caught in an act whereby they are working in a restaurant illegally? And I think these people are not learning their lesson, or is it because of South African law is very lenient with them? Because of, for me, I just feel like if you know that people are being arrested for working illegally, you must be scared for your life. You must be really scared. It's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna catch me as well. But one thing about these people, they are not scared. They are continue working. Like, guys, you can imagine, like, 120, it's a big number. 120 is a big number for people to work in one factory. I just hope these people are going to be arrested, or they're going to be deported, whatever. And after that, I urge South Africans to go and drop their CV in the factory so that they can be hired as well, because of the factory is in South Africa and illegal foreigners are the one that's benefiting. It does not make sense. South Africans must go and work there. And if the employer doesn't want to hire South Africans, that firm must be closed down. That firm must shut down, because South Africans must benefit as well. Like, the employer of this country, they always want to feed illegal foreigners. Like, illegal foreigners are the one who's supposed to eat all the time. What about South Africans? And the most painful thing about this situation, guys, illegal foreigners, they don't pay tax in South Africa. Like, they don't pay tax. And I think the reason why this thing, like, illegal foreigners are working in companies without being registered or being illegal in the country, I think is the fact that they are being arrested and tomorrow they are out, and they're gonna be going on with what they were doing before. So that's why to them it's not kind of a punishment. It's just like, don't ever do it again, and then you are being let to go. So that's why these people, they don't fear anything. That's why they don't stop. So I'm just thinking the South African government must make their law very harsh for these people. They must fine them 3 years, no working. Most people, the employer that are literally letting these people work without papers, they must fine them. If they're not being able to arrest them, they must make them learn a lesson that when they think of hiring illegal foreigners, they must think about that lesson that they learned. But if you're gonna arrest someone today and tomorrow you release them, he's gonna go and find another illegal foreigners to go and work for him. Guys, I don't know what's happening with this country. I just feel like we know what we should do, but we are not doing it. I'm talking about our president at this point, because if he's the only person who can make things happen. Right now we can just speak about these things, but he's the only person who can say, okay, fine guys, give this guy, okay, fine, there's a law of people who are hiring illegal foreigners. They are going to be given 5 years fine whatsoever. Why is he not doing that? Because he can see a lot of companies are hiring people with no documents. Yeah, but hopefully one day he's gonna wake up and do that, because we are here. South Africans are unemployed, whereas 120 is a big number, guys. 120 people are working in a factory and they are illegal in the country. Some countries are really taking their country so serious, guys. When you are illegal in the country, you've been given 5 years imprisonment. But in this country, they are giving you a job. This is sad. But without rambling too much, guys, please comment down below what you guys think about this video, guys. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys on my next one. Bye, guys.